Yo, what is up guys, MattWic here. We are back in NHL 25 with our realistic rebuild of the Calgary Flames, and we have a banger of a draft. If you watched the last video, you know, wanted to get through a couple years, but I got to this first draft, and if you could tell by the thumbnail or the title, we have two medium franchises projected in the first round. Now, one of them, he's only 2-bar potential medium franchise, so obviously that means he might not come out at it, but this is the first time I've seen it in the first round. We've seen 1-bars later in the third, fourth rounds, never in the first round before, and I did look it up. He is a created player. There is no, I believe his name's Fred Connor. There is no Fred Connor in the SHL right now, especially for year one of the draft. Just a reminder, we are using Vasi's roster, so some of these players might be a little bit insane coming out of the draft. If I remember last year, I had a couple of his drafts. I think they were a little bit nuts. I also used those just like prospects drafts a couple times too. Those ones were really nuts. So we'll see what he did with some of these prospects. We do have the 16th, 17th, and 29th pick. We are supposed to have our 4th overall pick, but it is with the Montreal Canadiens in what was pointed out by some of the comments in the last video in the Sean Monahan deal. It is supposed to be top 10 protected in real life. However, in the game, there is no feature for that. So unfortunately for us, we get a little screwed over, but it's okay. We'll overcome this. We have a couple moves I want to make. There's players, like I said, that guy's projected 15th. So I got to move up our 16th spot a couple picks to make sure we get him. There's also a guy later in the draft. So we're going to move up our 29 spot, hopefully to 27, 26. So it sucks. We're going to have to give up some draft capital for this, but I think it's going to pay off in the long run to get some of these studs that we're going to bring in here. So let me get into the draft. Let me do my business to get those trades done. I'll bring you guys back in once I get all that taken care of. All right, we are all set. I got the trades done. Had to give up a little bit more in terms of capital than I wanted to, but like I said, I think it's going to pay off in spades after you see the picks that we get. And if that Fred Connors guy turns out to be a medium franchise, let's spark this one off. The Dallas Stars get very lucky with this first pick. They get a medium franchise sniper center. Oh my goodness. Pekka Kallo, great name, 17 years of age, 5'9", 176. This guy's going to be a stud. He's already got insane stats. I'm pretty sure this guy is made up as well. You can let me know in the comments if I am incorrect on that. But normally when you see those medium franchise guys pop off, especially in year 1 or 2, it means that they are created players. Didn't look him up. I looked up Fred Connors, but nice pick there by the Dallas Stars. They should be a very lethal team in the Western Conference, which kind of sucks that all these picks, at least in the top 3, are all Western Conference teams. Especially normally whenever I'm doing these franchise modes, I'm always in the Eastern Conference, and we get screwed because all the Eastern Conference teams get all the stud players. So let's take a look. Anaheim, who are they going to snag up here with this pick? 80 overall, medium. Flurry, the dog over here, is going crazy right now, so that distracted me a little bit. Jan Karalati, I hope I said that right. Power forward, very nice addition to the team. Should mesh well with those younger players that they have right now. So let's see the San Jose Sharks with Celebrini. Who do they get? 79 overall defensive defenseman, Johan Anderson. Not a bad pick there from the San Jose Sharks. Although defensive defensemen, as we know, they never produce points, so that's going to be interesting to see if he will be able to make a big impact there. But they already got some point producers on that team, so they should be fine. Let's see who Montreal pulls off here with this 4th overall pick. 78 overall, Anton Frendell. Pretty sure he's a real player. We did not get him scouted at all because he was in the 3rd Swedish league, and I did not appropriate any scouts there because I don't, it just never pays off in the end, and the SHL and league always come out with better guys anyway, so decent player there. We knew we weren't going to get him, but let's see the Pittsburgh Penguins. We'll see their pick, and then we'll skip back to ours just because we want to get through these drafts a little bit faster with our realistic rebuilds. A nice pick there. Ulf Lindholm for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sniper, great shot already, fast as shit too. He's got some pretty solid awarenesses. I feel like if you just put some time to develop that offensive and defensive awareness, this guy's going to be an absolute beast. But let's go ahead and sim back to our pick number 13. Hopefully Fred Connors doesn't go off the board. He did not. Matthew Schaefer did though, which was someone I was very interested in possibly trading up and getting just because the Erie Otters connection. One of the subscribers that I have gifted me a puck signed by him, so it's cool to have that in the collection, but he looks like he's going to be an absolute beast. Thankfully, we already have some decent defensive prospects, so wasn't really top of the list. What we're pretty much going to add, we're going to add that medium franchise guy. We're going to add a goalie, Gabriel Daigle, because he is solid in the first year. And then we're going to snag up a nice low elite that's in the back half of the first round. So good to see there. He comes out as a very high overall. McQueen, Misa, and Martone come out as well. 76 overall for him. Very nice picks there. Good to see the prospects will develop quickly. But let's go ahead and make our pick here. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Fred Connor, 2-bar medium franchise, two-way forward. Decent skill assessment. He's projected 2 years. I'm hoping he at least comes out as like a low medium elite. So let's see. Got some decent players around him, so let's get on our board. Fred Connor, can you make an impact? Can you change the destiny of this team for all time? Make a pick. Okay, medium elites. That's kind of what we expected. Like I said, a little bit clickbaity there, but there. Hey, if the game's clickbaiting me, I gotta clickbait you guys. It's only fair. Unlucky number 13 there with the pick, Fred Connor. Welcome to the Calgary Flames. Medium elite though at 13, I will take that. That's not too shabby, especially seeing what came out before that. A couple top 6 guys. So let's go. We all got 2 picks or 3 picks between our next picks. Let's see what we get here. What we missed out on does not look like a whole lot, so let's go ahead and grab our goaltender, hopefully of the future. It is a big point of need for this franchise. We have no prospect goalies right now. We have Dustin Wolf in the NHL. Hopefully he develops. Someone in the comments said that they were able to get him up to a 90, which would be fantastic. But just in case, a nice little safety net, Gabriel Daigle, always comes out pretty solid. Medium elite, 70 overall, so he can start playing in the AHL whenever he's ready to come up. Only 18 years of age, so hopefully by the time he turns 20, he's almost 80 overall, and we can maybe get him some NHL time right off the bat. So that is a huge pick for our franchise that is starved for prospect goalies. Hopefully we can also grab some in the later rounds, but unfortunately that won't be this year because all we have are first and second round picks, because I had to trade up these 2 first round picks to get our guys that we wanted. So god damn it, and he went. Fuck. It projected him at 28. Game, what are we doing? He gets picked at 24. Kelly Cools. Oh my goodness. Low elite, 75 overall defenseman. Defensive defenseman, so I guess whatever. We'll keep an eye on him throughout the franchise. But that is a dagger right to my heart, especially after we already gave up the capital to trade for him. But I guess, you know, even if guys are projected 28, 29, 30, you got to be a little bit careful because these teams are looking to snag them. It's been a couple times now in these drafts that I've had teams unexpectedly jump up for certain players. So disappointing there. Let's call a quick timeout just because we're kind of put on the spot now with what we want to do. If I don't see anybody here, I may trade this pick and trade back, but let's see if we have any other guys that come out and look like they're a bit of studs. This guy's skill assessment isn't too bad. 1-bar medium elite, 2 years away. Ruslan Karamov. So we can see what he's got there. Let's see some of these other guys' skill assessments. Anybody popping off the board. There is normally some guys late. Where's this guy playing legal? We don't have any information on him. Come on, scouts. Anybody in the early second? Colby Gapter. Jeez, we really got put on the spot here. I don't like this. I mean, I probably will go with that guy just because we already have a couple second-round picks. Let me do a quick sort here, see if any guys later on. Ooh. Okay, guys, let me go do some more business, but this franchise looks like it's going to be popping off. I'll be right back. All right, so the trade has been made. We traded with the Pittsburgh Penguins. We had to give up, especially because this is on hard. I should have set this back to easy or something just for the draft because of how screwed we got, but it's fine. We're out here making moves. Live and learn. We traded the 1st and a 4th in 3 years for 3 third-round picks this year, so we should be able to get all 3 of those medium elite players in the 3rd round. So that's going to be an unreal 3rd round for us. Praise be to the scouts. They actually did something for once. And we have 2 second-round picks as well, so we can make some massive splashes, hopefully with those picks. Let's see who the Penguins get with this pick here. 67 overall, Karamov. This is who we were thinking about grabbing. Good riddance that we didn't, and thank God that I remembered to sort. Can't believe I had forgotten to do that up until this point for the draft. That is absolutely insane. Almost a big egg on my face. But let's go ahead, sim back to our pick 34 here and see who we can snag up at this pick. And like I said, in the 3rd round, it is just going to be an onslaught of elites. We have Kayshawn Atchinson, maybe. 4 years away there, so don't think we're going to be taking him. Like I said, I don't think I saw anybody that really jumped off the page to me. Let's see some of these ETAs. Anybody come out as a high overall here with this pick? We got 2 years, but we don't have any information on him. This year we've got 2 years for UC Heikkinen. Nothing really on him as well. let's see, 3 years on, who was that? Bruno? Is this, no, it was Felipe Veu. Not terrible. 3 years, 1 bar medium elite, skill assessment, barely scouted. That kind of sucks. Let's go down just a little bit more and see if there's anybody else. We know those elites are sitting in the 3rd round there. Let's actually take a quick peek as well if any low elites got fully scouted. We have one that's 3 bar, Ernest Davies. Still a little bit too early to pick him. Ooh, but 2 years, 3 bar confirmed. I don't know if maybe with the next pick, we'll grab him maybe. 89, so that'd be right in the range of our 3 other picks. We only have 5 picks left in this draft. These 2 seconds in the 3 thirds. Caleb Matthews, great last name. Hudson Hutton, put up some decent numbers. Center 6'2", 2 years away, medium elite. I think I'm going to go with him. He, I don't know why, he just jumps off at me and makes me feel all tingly inside. So let's go ahead and grab him, Hudson Hutton. No reason for that. 65 overall, sniper, so it's not the worst thing in the world. San Jose gets an offensive defenseman there. Medium top 6, so that's pretty cool there. Ooh, he has a good shot already, too, so it won't take too long to develop him up to the point where he's ready for the AHL. But let's go ahead and skip to our next pick here in the 2nd round. Just take a quick peek back at some of these other picks that went. Like I said, we're not going to go as in-depth that we normally do with the other picks here in this one, just to make it a little bit shorter, because in the future I want to top 4. I want to get through these draft videos all in one episode, especially whenever we're Frederick Foss, what a name, especially whenever we're in these early stages of our rebuild where we're not really good yet. We don't want to mess around too much. Any goalies here? I wouldn't mind grabbing another goalie. There is one, Jack Ivankovic. Decent skill assessment, 3 years away. I'm wondering if I take a chance at him or if I go for that other guy. Like I said, our goaltending is very light. Let's see what those other guys are projected to be. Lefty, right wing, and left wing. Ooh, that would be very nice. Grinder, playmaker, offensive defenseman. Okay. So that's going to set us up pretty well at most of our positions. So let's go ahead just to get a little bit more insurance on that Daigle pick. Because, we have Bruskowicz here as well. We could get his brother. I actually want to do that. We have his brother already on defense. I wonder if this is his brother or if it's just a randomly generated player. Regardless, we have a big decision to make here. Henry Bruskowicz or Jack Ivankovic with the Brampton Steelheads. This might be the guy someone was talking about with me. He used to be with the Erie Otters. We're going to take Ivankovic just because that's more of a need right now. We got a lot of defenseman prospects in the organization. We're going to get one more added in there as well. So let's go ahead and grab another goaltender for now. Boom! Medium elite goaltender. Let's go. Get on my team. So we get 2 medium elite goaltenders in this draft and pretty much fully restock the shelves of our goaltending prospects. So let's see. We don't have any more picks for this round. Let's get to the 3rd round where the medium elite party is about to begin. Let's go ahead and spark it off with our very first one. Corey Astapolopoulos here. Not too bad looking, but we already have our guys picked up. Let's get him on the team. Charlie Marks, 17 years old, 6'2". I'm assuming all of these guys are going to come out as pretty low overalls, but hopefully with the medium elite potential, they are able to grow quickly, especially in our system. So Charlie Marks, get on the team, 55 overall medium elite. This is a godsend for the very first draft. Normally, it's a little bit shitty because you have worse scouts than you would have later on. But Jesus, I'm going to take this, boys. This is awesome. I have to change the thumbnail or the title of this video after this. Sim to pick number 78. Let's see. I saw Bruskowicz went medium top 6 defenseman. Glad we didn't take him and glad we took the goaltender. Any other picks there that were crazy? Not really, but we're going to keep it popping off with our 2nd medium elite of the draft. Let's go. Adrian Corso, get on the team. 18 years of age, 51 overall left wing playmaker. So I will take that. And then the last guy is going to be a grinder. So thank you, Pittsburgh Penguins, for all of the picks. It is greatly appreciated. I think we ended up coming out on top on that deal. Mason Christie, get on my team as well. Medium elite, that's all I need to see. How you doing? Keep it moving. 50 overall grinder, medium elite. So we had 5 right now, guys. 5 medium elites. Oh wait, no, 6, right? Because we got, hold up, because we got Connor, medium elite. We got Daigle, medium elite. And then we got the other goalie in the second round, medium elite, and now we get 6. Okay, so there we go. That's gonna be the title of the video. So I teased you a little bit there in the beginning. Not too bad of a draft. 6 medium elite potentials in one draft. There it is, boys. And that is gonna be actually the end of the draft video here. We'll go ahead and skip through the round here, sim to the next one, because we don't have any more picks left in this draft, I believe. Let me actually just go to the trade real quick and just confirm that, but I'm pretty sure we are all out for this year. Our next couple of years are going to be pretty goofy. Yeah, we're out of picks, and then next year it's kind of the same thing. 2 firsts, a second, and 3 thirds. Kind of got some bad luck on some of those trades or deals that we did make, but in the end I think we definitely came out on top. So let's go back and we'll peek at 3 real quick, see if any other medium elites came out of the draft. We get the back-to-back ones there. Anybody else here? Low elite, Ravensburg. So if you're doing Vasi's rosters, there you go. You got yourself a goalie in the 3rd round, Joshua Ravensbergen. Not a bad selection there. Medium starter as well. Mr. C Bears. Sim to the next round. We'll take a quick peek through the 4th. Any more low elites? There's another one with the Pittsburgh Penguins, so they kind of get paid off there. Logan Winchester. Nice little prospect there to have in the system. Let's see, anybody else? No, not seeing a whole lot. Oh, I thought that was 77 overall there. It looks like, okay, so that's the end of that one. Let's go ahead and sim to the next round again. Do a quick peek through the 5th round. Nothing, nothing. Bottom 6. The talent really dropped off. Backup goalie, backup goalie, backup goalie. So let's see. So it looks like rounds, what I've been seeing so far is rounds like 4 through 5, even 6 really don't have a ton of guys. And once you get into that 7th round is when you start seeing guys come out as that low elites again. So maybe that's something worth noting and trading those middle picks for later picks. If you see a team with like 2 or 3 7th round picks, maybe trade them a 4th for 2 7ths or 3 7ths if you can. But let's go ahead. I don't want to go pick by pick here. We'll do a couple picks and then we'll probably just sign off on this one. If it doesn't look like it's getting better, we got Nakar going there. Panky, a little hanky-panky going on in Philadelphia. Garland goes. We get a fringe starter. Offensive defenseman, top 2. Medium starter goaltender, not bad. Another medium starter goaltender, so that's better than the round we saw those backups go. Fentanyl, going to LA, which is perfect. Anybody else? Uins. Semyonov. Peteny. Calvert, medium fringe. Sorry, I was gonna say medium franchise. Peluso, come on, anybody else? Come on. We're doing this. We're doing this for the viewers so they can see. We get a Crosby come out and he's a real player. That's good to see. Carry on the legacy. Anybody else here? Nermi, Leroux. Would be nice for our Quebec franchise to grab a guy like that. The QMJHL though, nice pick there by the Penguins. Top 4 low defenseman in the 7th round. 49 overall though, but it seems like you can develop a little bit better. And with the last pick of the what is this, the 2024 NHL draft, 2025, the Stanley Cup champion New York Islanders, led by Anders Lee, the hero. There's a nice story someone writ up in the last video describing his run to the Stanley Cup to upset the Edmonton Oilers. If you haven't seen that, go check out that comment, leave it a like. It was pretty funny to read. But let's see who they pick here with the last pick. Bottom 6, 52 overall. So guys, very solid draft for us. 6 medium elites with the limited number of picks that we had, even making a little mistake and not getting our low elite that we wanted in the 1st round. I'm still very happy with how things turned out, because if we would have picked that guy, I never would have sorted and I would have missed all those medium elites. So thank goodness the hockey draft gods were looking down upon me. That's going to be the end of this one, guys. We'll get through free agency and the next season and the next draft in the next video, unless something crazy happens and we make the playoffs. But that's going to be the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts on the video, and subscribe for more NHL 25 and gaming content. Have a great day. Peace.